Hey fragrance community, how's everybody doing out there? Today an episode of sampling samples, trying to pump as many of these out that I can, especially in a short time frame. I'm trying to do what I can here. Today is from a house, the house of Mark Birley. Mark Birley, not really talked about. This fragrance here is called Charles Street for men. This one is an excellent fragrance. Fans of Tuscan leather, listen up. This is something that is close to Tuscan leather. So let's get into it. The big notes on Charles Street: raspberry, leather. So those are your major factors. And as you can see, very close to Tuscan leather as far as the leather and raspberry combo goes. We also have vanilla, oak moss, and nutmeg in this fragrance. So it does have like a different recipe as Tuscan leather, but from your initial smell of this fragrance, you're gonna see the resemblance in both fragrances. So my impressions off this little sample I got from Lucky Scent, actually, my impression was the primary notes in this fragrance that hit you right away are, again, leather and raspberry. Does it sound familiar? Very much so. Yes, Tuscan leather lovers, this smells like it. Yes, it does. The leather is the same thing. Rough and tumble leather. The raspberry, very upfront, very much a primary note. Very well done, actually. Now the leather in this one is so smoky, almost misunderstood the note for a smoky tobacco note. Definitely has a lot of smoke to it. Sweetness from the berry, which works very well with the darker smoke, and some green moss from the oak moss. So really a good mesh of notes here. There's some nutmeg in this fragrance, a little bit of it, but sadly I missed one important note, which was coffee. They put coffee in this fragrance. I didn't get any, sadly. Unfortunately, I didn't really get much of a coffee note. Again, it's from a sample, so I just had like a couple wearings. Maybe after several wearings, you'll kind of get familiar with the fragrance, so I might have missed it. But I did miss it in these couple samples that I had. This scent is blended very well, very wearable, and a scent that is worth the money. Yes, this has the Rubs 08 stamp of approval. It's almost a clone of Tuscan leather, almost, but toned down enough that this can be worn 3 seasons out of 4. Tuscan leather has a lot of oomph to it. A lot of people that have smelt Tuscan leather know that this thing has balls. It's gonna go, it's very loud. This one feels really, I don't like saying, you know, it's toned down enough that it's very much wearable 3 seasons out of 4. It's not an original formula per se in the fragrance game, but still very well done and on par with other very popular raspberry and leather combos. So I would actually put it on par with the very popular Tuscan leather from Tom Ford. So something you definitely should check out if you're a fan of it, or you don't want the Tom Ford anymore, you want something a little different from it. This is a suitable replacement for it. Staying power of this fragrance, the staying power isn't bomb per se, but still very decent at 7 to 9 hours for longevity, and the projection is actually very average. The good for this fragrance is the blend. The blend's very good, the quality of notes is very good, and there's a very solid leather note in this fragrance. Now the bad might be a little soft for those who are used to Tuscan leather. This is a less potent version of it, but at the same time does not lose the edge of Tuscan leather. I really like that it's toned down, but at the same time still has that smoky edge that I love from it. Again, the bad would be that it's not an original scent. If you own Tuscan leather, this one's kind of redundant as far as purchasing. My final take on this fragrance: is it bottle worthy? Am I going to get another sample, or is it just a plain pass? This one is definitely bottle worthy. If you own Tuscan leather, then probably not worth the purchase, or any of the fragrances that do smell like Tuscan leather. But I love it, and I will get a bottle in the future. I really like this fragrance. Star rating for this fragrance: 1 being trash can, 5 being bottle worthy, amazing. This is a 4-star fragrance, a very solid 4-star fragrance. A really good one from Mark Birley. Go check out the brand, actually, and this one is one worth sniffing. So guys, comment below, let me know if you smelt this fragrance, you're interested in this fragrance, you want to get a sample. Let me know all that good stuff in the comments. I love hearing people that had experience with it or do not, and kind of want to go check it out. So leave those comments below. Thanks for watching. Have a good one, you guys.